Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the New Zealand rebuild on Cricket Captain 2025. We have a massive episode for you. We have got the great format where you play 9 games, ODI World Cup. Never won by New Zealand. Never won. I was there in 2011 in India, and I managed to watch New Zealand play Zimbabwe in Gujarat while I was working there. And in 2015, I was in New Zealand, living the hype, went to about 8 games because I live in New Zealand. Now, fast forward to 2027, I get to manage them. You could say I'm going up in the world. It's going to be hard. After that, we've got the Test World Championship. We're in the final against South Africa. We look a very good Test team. ODIs, we're in 4th in the world. With the bat, we've got Rashid Ravindra, Kane Williamson in the top 10. And with the ball, we've got O'Rourke and Santner and Henry in the top 10. You could say that's not bad. But the fact is, when we look at the ELO rating system, which actually takes all the games that people's played against each other, and it works out how much everyone goes up or down based on the strength of the ELO rating of the opponent, just like chess.com, we're 9th with a 983. And it's not looking that great. You could, for instance, say that we've never been a good team in this format. If we look at the head-to-head just in ODI cricket, we've played 18, won 7, lost 11. We got smashed by India, smashed by West Indies, so really we've only beaten Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, so we're not a very good team at all. We have won a couple of games recently, but that again, they were against Sri Lanka, but I just feel our batting lineup lets us down in this. Won 2 series, lost 4. It's not great. And then if we look overall in the saves, so at teams. So you want to be in the top right here. This is team batting average versus strike rate. India averaged 29 and scored a 98 strike rate. Sri Lanka are right up there. You've got to come down here. Our average isn't bad at 26. It's 5th out of everyone. But a strike rate of 85 is the 3rd worst, with just Zimbabwe and Ireland behind us. And if we look at that on a per year basis, it is slightly going up. 2025 strike rate 24, 2026 strike rate 84, and this last year strike rate 95. And if we look at exactly the same as the bowling attack, you want to be in the opposite position here. You want to be bottom left. Bottom left is low strike rate, low bowling average. Australia, South Africa, Sri Lanka, very good. India, slightly higher strike rate, but good average. We, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th best. For a team that has got immense strike rate capability in Test cricket and T20 cricket, I've not managed to get it to translate into this format. We're not the best team. And same here, which might be a nice thing to look at, is we've gone from a 33 average 37 strike rate to a 36 strike rate 30 average and down to a 27-28 in the past year. Okay, then batting wise, Ravindra very good. Will Young averaging 35. He's got a century to his name. Mariu's coming average 41. That's not bad. Strike rates are all poor except Glenn Phillips with a 111. But yeah, there's not many right up here. You can see the brunt of the batting. Daryl Mitchell, Tim Robinson, middle of the pack, not really doing much adding value. And we get the pleasure of picking our squad. Daryl Mitchell was the player we had last year. We have had Matt Henry in this format. He's now 36. He's got a great record. I might see if I can sneak him back into the lineup. In fact, I will over Jacob Duffy. So he's going to come back in. Tim Robinson's going to drop out of the squad. I can't take the mediocrity into the World Cup. We're going to bring in an aging Tom Latham at 34. We're really rocking the boat when it comes to when it comes to this format. We're taking a 34, 36, 36, 34, 30, 34 bowling unit. Not too bad. Jameson. Yeah, there's some age going on. Okay, first game. I think the big question is, what do we do with the lineup to make it work? Nathan Smith out, Matt Fisher in. Matt Fisher is going to take the new ball alongside Will O'Rourke. Pitch is a spinner's dick. And I think that's what we're going to do with the lineup. Latham at 6 is a good a good solid player a spin. I don't know if there's spin and pace values built into the game. The only problem with this is we're asking are we asking a lot? We need to get 10 overs out of Ravindra and Phillips. I'm not sure that's the right thing to do. And I think what we're going to do is going to play Phillips at 6, Santner 7. Jameson's a better batter than that. Folks, it feels like a lot of bowling, but I don't feel I've had a lot of preparation to work out what our best team is actually going to be here. How are we going to fare in a World Cup? Will O'Rourke's going to fare all right for these first 4 balls. ... wicket. And he's on fire. He's got 2 in the power play. This is what I'm hoping for. 3 or 4 wickets in the first 10. He's on fire. Matt Fisher this time. 2 played and missed in an over. O'Rourke absolutely throttles the stumps. 19 for 3. Not bad. 51 for 3. They get away a bit in the end. Hiradoy is an amazing player. So is Shanto. Huge. Folks, get Hiradoy. I love it. Caught in the deep, said Adele. Or rolling. And Shanto is on his way as well. Jameson knocks him over. 5 down for 68. And we get through them for choo-choo-choo. Richie Beno. Hussain with 67. Miraz with 39. Hussain with 33. Good results and resistance down the order. 5 for 68 for 2 is pretty decent. Santner went at 4.9. Jameson 3.9. Fisher at 6.6. No wickets. Slightly disappointing. 4 played and missed 1 catchable shot. You look at O'Rourke had 1 LBW appeal, 1 played and missed, 1 catchable shot. Folks had none of them. So sometimes it's a bit chancy how well they do. But 2-2-2, it's only 4.4 and over, right? We win by 2 wickets. We made it a lot harder than it was because we were cruising at one stage. 2 for 140. Will Young and Kane Williamson going well. We needed 4.5 and over still. I accelerated them. Then the collapse came, but O'Rourke and Folks takes us home to our first win. Plus 3.9. What happened in the India game? Australia battered them 2-2-4. Mitchell Stark picks up 5, doesn't get the new ball, but they knock him off in 31 overs. They smash the run rate. And we take our 2-star rated team to go and play against Sri Lanka next, and some overcast conditions. And a slow outfield, and we're bowling first. Not what we wanted. We're not quite getting it. They've got 2 for 56. Fisher going at 7.6s. And no chances created. That's amazing. We bowled them out for 158 here. Folks with 3 and Jameson with 1. I bowled those 20 overs straight through after the slightly expensive Fisher start. But brilliant. They pick up 4 wickets. Then I bowled 10 overs a spin straight through. And Ravindra picks up 3. We only need 159. And we only win by 4 wickets. We knock them off in 27 overs, which is quite nice. And Glenn Phillips guides us home. Some runs for Ravindra. There's a worry, a very real worry, that our batting is light. And that's why we're a 2-star rated team. Also, how much rope do we give to Matt Fisher doing this? It's a shame you can't easily track the chances created. We take our brand to play against South Africa. We're going to do the same. We're going to bowl first again. We've bowled him out for 146. This is incredible. We got a wicket from Fisher. He went at 7s. O'Rourke went at 2s. Folks picked up 2. Jameson 2. Then the spinners took control, going at 1.87 and 1.79. I've changed what I'm looking at, actually. Normally I just look at the batting lineup, but when I'm bowling, I've started to focus on the bowling and what my bowlers are really doing. We win again. This time knock them off in 30 overs. I still don't know if anyone scored a 50 in our team. We're putting up these amazing bowling performances. Let's just look at the World Cup stats. Mariu's averaging 8. Oh, we did. We've got 2 50s. Williamson and Young with 1. Mariu's averaging 8. Ravindra 18. Latham 26. Phillips 26. But the story is the ball. Will O'Rourke 7 wickets at 9 with a 3.5 economy rate, and he's almost broken. He is almost broken. He's ran out of gas. Get the physio on. England it is going to be. Batting this time for a change. Mariu is back. He's gone from averaging 8 to scoring a century in 69 deliveries. He's catapulted it up to 150 something for one. He scores a century. That is his first ODI century, averaging 45. And we're going at 7.8 and over off 20 overs. It's good. We get 333. Ravindra with a 50. Phillips with 42 off 20. That's just the roll I want for him. And 168 for Reese Mario. What a way to score your first one-day century. Interesting bowling attack. They've got a young guy called Mitchell Bramble come through, who is putting up some pretty decent numbers, to be fair. Gus Atkinson, Jofra Archer. Casey Aldridge gets a run out. 7 one-days to his name. It's good enough. They get 300 and bat well, but you would expect them to if we've played on a pitch and we've scored 300. And we have to beg, steal and borrow a few overs. Didn't quite work out for Ravindra. We bowled a couple of overs at Glenn Phillips. That didn't work out. Will O'Rourke on one leg, 3 for 32, going at 3.62 is just next level. Him and Santner really win us the game. They're 20 overs, call it, go at 3 and they pick up 6 wickets. We go 4-0 in the World Cup. India 2-2. 2-2 for India. How is that possible? South Africa 1-3. Afghanistan smashing it. They are sneakily good on the game. Also changes the batting lineup, having Will Young averaging 39, Mariu 48 now, Glenn Phillips 46. Slightly better. Not sure if I like batting first though. I feel more pressure. 300. This is going to be a big challenge for our batting lineup. They bat really well. We struggle a little bit. Santner, I find when there's 2 left-handers in, that is where I start to struggle. And I tried Santner. It's a little bit of a plus point for the batters. Left armers facing left arm orthodox over the wicket. Phillips didn't work. Ravindra didn't work, but I managed to buy enough overs out of them. Fazal with 100. Khan with 87. Other than that, those 2 partnerships, we weren't bad. But this is very much advantage to Pakistan. Lose by 27. Not too bad. Not again, very similar to theirs. Williamson with 94. Latham with 82. And outside of that, it's a little bit of a phone number. But 4-1's not bad. I feel we probably need one more win. Good win. Harold Godwinson. Just spurting historical names. Now we get a test. We go and play against India. Yeah, good score by India. 317. Rishabh Pant with 111 off 86. I just found the same position again where when I was facing left armers, I didn't really have much choice when it came to spin. I need something that turns it away from them, and Glenn Phillips isn't going to be the guy. O'Rourke 3, Fisher 3, expensive, both slightly. It could have been a lot worse, and it gives us an opportunity. Yeah, lose by 6-7, get smashed there. 50 for Latham and Phillips, but we're never really challenging it. We're finding a place in the world all of a sudden. But I think we do have teams like West Indies left to play, so we've got to find a way of winning this next game of cricket. What are we doing? Guys are averaging in the 20s. Ravindra's not working out there. I wonder whether I put Tom Latham up the order. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a change. With the ball, Matt Fisher, 6 wickets at 58, 7.67, out of form, out of touch. It's Matt Henry's time. We also get overcast conditions, which we are bowling in. Come on. Okay, power play 42 for 3 off 10. We get 1 wicket, but 4.8 and over from Henry is much improved. We bowl them out for 156. We're back with a brand new wrap. O'Rourke 3 for 37. We get control from Foulkes and Jameson. This time, I bowled 10 overs at the start of the openers. Then I bowled 6 and 5, and then I actually went back to the opening bowlers, managed to pick up a couple more wickets before unleashing economical spin. Okay, win easy, 39 overs though. We kind of sandbagged it, didn't we? 40, 40, 40. We get through the game. 7 games down, 10 points on the board. We're part of this top 4 echelon. And our net run rate is only marginally better, and that can be ruined by one bad performance. I think we've got Sri Lanka. I think we've got the Aussies left to play. So it's not a given that we are going through. What are we seeing? Rishabh Pant, 405 runs at 81. Cooper Connolly, 368 at 52. Because Cooper Connolly type things. Will O'Rourke, best bowler in the competition, 21 wickets at 10 with a 4 economy rate. Karoti of Afghanistan fame, he's putting up almost identical numbers. Zach Folks, 15 at 19 with a 5 economy rate. Very, very good as well. We've got Afghanistan to play. Can we beat them? They are a hell of a team. We get Seema's deck, and we're also batting. 2-2-4. It's not great. Again, probably bailed out a bit by Glenn Phillips. He's had a really good tournament down the order for us. Just keeps chipping in 34, 42, 50, 49. He's been really good, but this is a good bowling attack. Karoti puts up the numbers that he's been putting up all tournament, averaging about 13 with a 4 economy rate. Rashad Khan picks up a couple of wickets. Good performance by a good team. We've got to perform to win. Now we get smashed by 6 wickets. They knock him off. Razuli with 100 off 74. Battered us around. I think we're through. I've been here before where Bobby Maths hasn't quite worked out, but we might be the worst of the best. 10 points, 8 games. Everyone's played 8 games. I've got that as we're through. Matt Henry, 4 wickets at 25, 5 economy rate is perfectly in line with what you'd expect. Kyle Jamieson doesn't take wickets, but his economy rate of 5 has been very, very good. Do we make any changes? Will Young averaging 27. 27, Will. I need more. ODI cricket. He got runs against Bangla and then nothing against anyone else. That's a problem. What do? Do you bring in a Devon Conway? Do you put Ravindra up to open? You do. Oh, right, okay. That's what we're doing. We're going against Connolly and Constas. Oh, the bane of my life on the game. 300. Constas 66. Inglis 44. Short 44. Bowlers are scrambling around, trying to get 50 overs out. And now we've got to chase 300 against a very good Aussie bowling attack. Ravindra to open. 30 off 28. Mariu 34 off 32. 70 for 1 for none off 10. They both go to 50. We still need 6 and over. This is easily throwawayable, but we're right in the contest. And this run rate starts to raise to 6.8 and over from the last 20. Mariu goes to ODI century number 2. 2-2-3. We need 6.5 and over. He's having a wonderful competition, averaging 49. You've got to think with wickets in hand, this is ours to lose. And what bowling have they got? They're bringing on short now. 6th bowler. Disaster. Going into the final 5 overs, we lose Mariu 270 for 2. We need 31 off 5. Latham's in. Williamson in. We need to up the ante. We don't do it. 27 off 24. A little bit of a disaster over with wickets in hand. We're fumbling. What an over. We smash it. We take 19 from the over. Will Young comes in. 13 off 7. It's not been working out as an opener, but in the middle order, he plays a meaningful knock against the Aussies. And even hits the winning runs as we knock off 300. That is a dear diary moment for us in this World Cup journey. 303 for 3. Mariu with a century. We're going to play Pakistan in the semis. We finished 4th, but 12 points is a hell of an effort for us. World Cup semi-final time against Pakistan. We go unchanged. Kyle Jamieson retains. Santner retains. Folks is tired. Don't get tired on me now, folks. You're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be the young stallion. The bull. Let's see what we've got. Semi-final time. We're going to bowl first. We're going to chase. Nawaz has a good power play. 38 off 34, but he slowed. He went off like an absolute traction engine. 57 for 2 off 10. Matt Henry picking up the wicket of Nawaz just before the end. And in comes Folks, and he gets a wicket in the first over. They're scoring fast, but if we can pick up a few more wickets... Jamieson gets Babar Azam, 146 for 4. We went with a different tactic here. I bowled 9 overs of Matt Henry. Don't know why. Just fancied it. Huge. Left on left. We bring Santner into the attack, and first over he gets him at LBW. That's massive. And he gets Farik a couple of overs later, 177 for 6. I tell you what, if we're going to get him out for like 220, this is great. Santner's on fire. Your defence is terrified. He's got 3. What a shot to get out to. They've actually solidified quite well here. They've just had a period of quietness, just ticking it over. And now the 218, 215 for 8. Matt Henry's going to finish out his spell. Looks like it's going to be about 250, 243 for 9. Doesn't help, there's been a lot of this. Thick edge for 4. And O'Rourke's going to finish it off. It is going to be 250. Can our batting units step up to the challenge? It was a good effort. Santner, brilliant. The 1 over Ravinder didn't quite work out, but it's only 1 over. Jameson, expensive. Foulkes, good. O'Rourke, good. Can we chase 250 in the sun on a good pitch with average? Yeah, maybe. It's still a maybe. We're 2 down after the power play. 41 for 2. Kane Williamson, 29 off 21 deliveries at the moment. The man for the moment? He's certainly feeling that way because he hits a 6 and then the very next over, he takes the left arm wrist spinner for 6. And are we going to see another Mariu masterclass? 98 for 2 as he goes to another 50. Could he get a back-to-back century in the semi-final? Williamson goes to a 45 ball 50. The partnership is up over 100. The 2 are batting beautifully. Don't touch it, don't break it. 85 still required, and Williamson has gone. Selman breaks through. Oh, the big one. We're 4 down. We're getting into the territory of our tail at 4 down. Mariu's gone for 85. We need 66 off 12 overs. Young and Phillips to the rescue, maybe? It won't be Will Young to the rescue because at 201 for 4, we've gone to 201 for 5. Huge over Mitchell Santner, Glenn Phillips. It's going to be down to you two. Mitchell Santner takes 14 of this. We've just gone through about 3 overs where we can't get the ball off the square. 35 to win off 5. And Glenn Phillips takes back-to-back boundaries. Just 8 runs in the next over. It's above the run rate. And it's given us an opportunity. 27 off 20. And only 4 off the following over. We're going down into the 3 overs, needing more than a run of ball. It's a beautiful shot for 4, but we need more than that. Phillips at 53 strike rate. Santner at 19. 23 off 18 deliveries for the win. And it's going to be 15 off 12. We can't find a boundary in the over. And even Glenn Phillips gets a little bit lucky with a little bit of an edge inside to go and pick up a single. It's time to go, boys. Full fat aggression. I'm not even seeing it now. I've just gone highlights. Press spacebar, see what happens. Shazad into Phillips. 4. Beautiful shot. 11 to win. We take a couple of singles. 9 to win, I believe, off 9 balls. Oh, Phillips the man. Phillips the finisher, maybe. 4 to win off the last 6 balls. We're going into every ball mode. Can we do it? Can we make the World Cup final at the first possible chance? Phillips is going to push a single. 3 to win. He's got 31 off 37. I am absolutely touching cloth. Mitchell Santner on strike. He's been brilliant for us with bat, with ball, in dressing room, telling jokes. And he takes a single. 2 to win. Interesting line of attack bowling round the wickets. Phillips smashes it. Phillips gets the win. New Zealand for the win. New Zealand for the final. That is a hell of a partnership. 52-run partnership between Phillips and Santner to win us the game. Selman was brilliant for them, 3 for 29. Mario and Williamson for us really gave us a good opportunity. We're going to be playing India in the final. Who would have thought it? The team that already in the game has gone on. And what did they win? They won the T20 World Cup. They've won the Asia T20 World Cup. They just absolutely obliterated Afghanistan in 23 overs. What makes you think that you're good enough to go and step up against the big cheese? Mario, 511 runs at 51, 3rd most in the competition. Ahead of Jaiswal, ahead of Pant. We haven't got anyone else in those top numbers. Will O'Rourke, 2nd most amount of wickets. That Foulkes, 18 wickets. The World Cup final. India, it will be. Unchanged, we will be. And I think there's some pretty good numbers in this. Latham's averaging 37, cheekily under the radar. Kane Williamson averaging 45 350s. Will Young played a good role. once or twice. Glenn Phillips has been brilliant. Strike rate good. Santa's been brilliant with the bat. And with the ball, you can't ask for anything more, can you? They have been a phenomenal team that's taken us all this way. It does remind me, completely different team, to the 2015 team with Bazball at the start. That was just one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. I was in the stands down in Wellington when they beat England, bowled them out for 80-odd. Tim Southey swinging it round corners, and then Brendan McCullum smashing it in the stands and being over in 10 overs. I was there in the... which one? The Aussies? The Aussies where Kane Williamson hit the last ball for 6. I was there at the semi-final where... Oh, crikey, his name's gone from my brain. Why has he done that? Grant Elliott hit the ball for 6 to beat South Africa at Eden Park. This is bigger. And I was also sat in the pub when Brendan McCullum got bowled out in the first over from Mitchell Starc. The game was in Australia for that, though. But here we go. World Cup final time. Gill averaging less than Mario. Jaiswal, brilliant. Pant averaging 82. You can see where we're going to have problems. And with the ball... Yeah, Bumrah 29, Pythia 20, Rana 21. They're a good unit. We're going to bowl. We're playing to our strengths, hopefully. And I've got every ball mode still switched on. There's a forward defence for you. We get Shubman Gill. O'Rourke gets him LBW. We really need Jaiswal at the other end. He's 16 off 15. Parag comes in. A little bit edgy. Looks like he middled it to me. Huge. We get 2 in the power play. Parag goes. He gets a bit of bottom hand into that one, doesn't he? Caught in the deep. Make that 3 in the power play. Henry's on fire. And he finishes brilliantly. But it brings in the danger. 2 left-handers, which I struggle with. A wonderful spell of bowling from those 2. And Zach Folks into the attack. Zach Folks into the attack. First ball of him in the World Cup. He gets Jaiswal. That's huge. First ball from Kyle Jamieson in the World Cup. He gets Rishabh Pant. 2 danger men out. We're not through them. They're 43 for 5, but you know they could end up on 300 here still. And they're definitely not going down without a fight. Rawat smashes 4. Absolutely magical. Bring on Mitchell Santner for a bit of left on left. He bowls a maiden. Who thought they were going to get a highlight of a maiden? Rawat goes. It's 30 off 44 and it's 6 down. Henry back in the attack. Oh, I feel like we need another breakthrough here. 126 for 6. We're chewing up a lot of fat and it's another dot ball for Santner. They are just starting to get hold of him a little bit. 137 up. Big though, we get Sindhu. Jameson gets him caught at slip. But Sharma goes to 50 off 83. He has... What's he done in this World Cup? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Steps up with a 50 here. Mitch Santner just searching for another wicket. I feel like we've got to bowl him out for under 200 to have any opportunity. And Santner has bowled out. What a spell. None for 34. Jameson 2 for 42. Fast bowlers are back in the attack and Folks gets Sharma. It's a sneakily good partnership. They're up over 180 when the 9th wicket goes down. Folks gets it in the deep and he goes back to back. We bowl them out for 181 in the World Cup final, goddammit. What a performance with the ball. It's all about the ball for us. We are the ball. Sharma, brilliant. Partnerships down the end, brilliant. But that Jaiswal Pant sort of moment, the Folks and Jameson, just incredible. We need 182 to win the World Cup final. We are favourites. We are sitting pretty New York City. And just like you want it, played a missed first ball. But Rashim Ravindra, 3 fours off the second over off Rana. And Mario joins in, taking 8 off the next over from Jasprit Bumrah. First wicket goes down, 4.5 overs. Ravindra's gone, 40 for 1. And just like that, India can change the game. Latham goes first ball. And we make it through the power play. Kane Williamson comes in, 12 balls. And in the 10th over, he hits back-to-back dot ball 4. We need 2.8 and over. Surely we can't throw this away. You never know. You never know. Look at this over. Pythia comes on. Kane Williamson picks up an edge early doors, but it's safe. Well, I don't know why you're playing that shot. Then there's a huge keeper appeal a couple of balls later in the over. Williamson's looking good. He moves on to 39, and importantly, he takes us past 100. We are doing this. And it's 50 for the great man. Steady the ship just when you need him. He moves to 50. Well batted, sir. Takes the team to 121. And it's not going to be a 50 in the final for Mario. He's had a brilliant World Cup. Centuries galore. Over 500 runs. And he falls for 48. It is all going our way. It's all coming up New Zealand. They're not being left off the map anymore. He's edged. He's down the ground. It's 6. And they've done it. In real life, they've won the Test World Championship before, but finally aloft, they are going to lift the ODI World Cup. Williamson down the ground for 4. Take a bow, boys. That is a hell of a game of cricket. It's a hell of a tournament for Williamson. 79 off 72. He finishes with a really good tournament for us. Plenty of runs. We win the game. Folks man of the match. We've won the World Cup. Now pull up Canva. I can't believe this is the one I'm ticking off first out of the trophies. ODI World Cup, 6 down. 33% down. That is brilliant. I actually can't believe we've won that. That's incredible. You've won it. There it is. You've won it. Just what a performance. What a performance. The World Cup. We've done it. Mario, 559 runs at 50. Williamson, 443 at 55. Then we get chip-ins from Ravindra and Young. Latham averaged 33. They're good enough, those stuff. They've held us good enough. But the ball is the story. It's all about the ball. They call me Bobby Ball. No one's ever called me that. O'Rourke, 26 at 15. Jameson, 13 at 34. But economy rate, 5.28. We're an economy rate team. We gave Fisher a go. We tried it. It failed and we moved on. We were smart enough to do it. I am stoked. Absolutely Ben stoked. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. End of the episode. What an episode. What a moment. We're going to be back next time. World Test Championship Final. We'll see you then.